Hey everyone, and welcome to another Rope for a Q video, and this time it's a series of videos and it's a match against Brendan of Brendan Explores, who's a regular on the channel now and probably going to be the main sort of opponent that I'm going to play on this channel in the future. There's probably going to be the odd guest appearance from other players, but Brendan is going to be a regular appearer of this channel as long as we keep playing each other as regular as we are at the moment. But this one's a little bit different in that we both became members of Landywood Snooker Club, which is over by Wolverhampton, and it's about sort of 45 minutes away from here, and I thought it was worthwhile. The actual club membership was actually quite reasonable, I thought, and they've got quite a lot of good facilities there. They've got 4 star tables, they've got 4 silver leg Riley Aristocrat tables, and then 4 Riley standard club level tables, which they called mahogany tables. But we decided to join, and we were going to play on some star tables, but they didn't have any available, so more about that in future videos. But this time we decided to play on a Riley silver leg aristocrat table, which was heated, although it's got to be said, we didn't realise that we should have given notice that we wanted it heated, and they would have turned it on in advance, because it takes about 2 hours to actually get up to temperature. So we turned it on as soon as we started playing. So in this first few frames, you're probably not going to see much of a difference, but it actually does start getting quite a quick table. So what we've got here is a best of 5, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a frame out every day until the match is concluded, and then I've got another best of 5 from the same session that we'll put out probably next week. And then in a future video I've got a best of 3 where we play on a star table, which was from a different time we went there. But anyway, let's get on with this match and see how we get on in this first frame. As I say, it is the first frame of the day, so we're both a little bit rusty, so bear with us, and hope you enjoy it. Okay then, so off we go. Brendan is going to take this first break, and should firstly say apologies for the camera angle. The one thing about the main snooker club, main snooker room even at Landywood Club, is that the 8 tables in here are sort of black ball to black ball or black spot to black spot, so it's very difficult when somebody's using, so there's basically a table to the right of the screen as we're looking at it, and its black spot is also next to us, so basically it's very difficult to get a camera down to the black spot unless you can guarantee nobody's using the table next to you. Unfortunately, somebody was using this table for a fair chunk of the day, so I didn't have the nerve to set the camera up and take up that table basically. So apologies about that. Hopefully you still enjoy this session though. A bit of a cagey start left Brendan a chance of this sort of longish red. But where's the colour going to come from? Can he force his way down? He's just playing a safety, and he's played a nice one actually. Come off that red thin. If he misses the yellow, he hasn't managed to miss the yellow, but it's still a good safety because there's no shot. Well, there's no pot on for me, so I was trying to avoid that red. That second cannon on the red. I got away with it though, and not left Brendan a shot. So he can only just play containing one. Well, actually I think he went for a bit of a plant there. I think he maybe was a little bit frustrated that I hadn't left anything, and as I say, this is the first frame of the session of the day, so bear with us a little bit. And I was hampered on that red basically, otherwise I'd like to think I would have got that red in, but that's still very, very poor from me. Left Brandon a chance of this red, which he'll hopefully just has to screw back a little bit and he gets a chance on the black, but he's overscrewed it is not the road. He's too low on the cue ball, and he's ended up miscuing. So can I force this in? No. Should say these are tournament cut pockets, so this is an Riley Aristocrat table, so this is basically the tables that they used to. Oh, I fluked it. I've forgotten about that shot. I ended up fluking it. You just saw that go in the middle pocket. Yeah, these are tournament cut tables, so these are tighter than what we're used to, so they took a little bit of getting used to, I must admit. But I like to think we did improve over the day. We played for pretty much the whole day, but yeah, not easy at all. And I say the heater had only just been turned on, so it takes about, they told us about 2 hours roughly to get up to temperature. So in future, if we want the table heated, we need to tell them the day before basically, and they will, I don't know if they set a timer or something like that and allow us to get the table up to temperature before we start playing. which is actually what we did the second time we went to play, which is what you'll see the session from a star table from. So he's got a chance at this black here, and he's played it nicely. He's actually got into it a bit too much and come a bit further than he'd like. He's still on this red though, and he should be able to just, if you can avoid the rest of the reds, maybe get round for the black. Maybe screw off the cushion where he's at. No, he doesn't need to. He's actually played the positional shot really nicely, but just took his eye off the pot, I guess. But the positional shot was nigh on perfect. But he's not left anything easy. This to the middle is probably the only shot I've got, and I do actually manage to get that in. Could do with a big bounce off the cushion though, and it's okay. This yellow is cuttable, and I'm obviously going back towards the reds, but I'd actually turn it down, and that's just confidence, because I've only had a few shots on this table. It did look like it was potable, that yellow. Not sure why I didn't play it. I thought I could get a snooker, but didn't. It's gone a little bit wry from Brendan, but he's maybe just snuck a little bit away with it, and this pot is on, but with the swan neck, this is so difficult for me, and it's not there, and I didn't get on a colour anyway, so it would have been an end of break, whatever. So can Brendan get this red in the top right corner as we look at this from this angle? No, he's overcut it, and he's not. Well, has he left it? I think he might have just covered this red with the black. Maybe I can come off the cushion and cut it in. If I don't hit it too hard, I should come round for the black again. But that cue ball just seemed to it just seemed to bounce quite high off the bottom cushion. So, I'm still on this black, but I'm just a bit hampered by the red now. Whereas I would have been preferred to be slightly lower than this. But I should be able to get this black in and get on the red. The black is going to have to pass. But that's what I've tried. But yeah, it's just not happening yet for me or Brendan really. I am slightly in the lead, but not by much. But yeah, it's a bit of a struggle at the moment. But I trust it. Bear with me. It does get better, I promise. Not astonishingly good, but it gets reasonably good. Better anyway. More the standard you'd expect from myself and Brendan. And Landywood is such a nice place as well. Such a good place to play snooker. This was filmed in April of this year, so it was pretty full. It was essentially during the World Championships. So they had the World Championships on the TV in the main bar and stuff like that. So it was really nice place to be for a snooker player, a snooker fan even. I was pretty happy with that pot. Left myself a chance of this pink into the middle. Should be able to just force this through, clip off one of these three reds, and then still have the red that's near the yellow and blue into the left middle, hopefully. I think I look like I've lined this up completely wrong. Yeah, positional shot worked out, but yeah, I could see even from this camera, this camera angle, I've just not lined that up right. I need to take a bit more time with my aiming. But that goes in for Brendan, and maybe just not. Well, is he going to play safety here, or is he going to try and cut this pink in? Well, he's tried to play the double, and it's not gone in. But he's kiss on the green has least left the cue ball up at the balk end, so it's just a long shot for me, or is it a safety? It's a long pot. And a good long pot, but I wasn't able to stun. It would have been nice to be able to stun the white and leave it where it hit the red, but it didn't, so I'm just going to play a safety. trying to bring the brown into play, but ended up putting the green safe at the same time. So that wasn't great. But at least the cue ball is safe. So that's what Brendan. He's going to try and play this red down the cushion. He has, and he's played it really nicely. And just a bit unlucky that he's bounced a bit high. I mean, this black is on, but he's going to have to get some tools out, I think, unless he can reach it. He's taller than me, so maybe he can reach over this. It's a bit awkward, but he can reach over it. It's a thinnish cut, but he's got it in, and he's on one of these reds. I think the red this side of that little bunch of two will pass the other red, I think. If not, the one between the black and the two reds will go on. I think that's what he's playing, yeah. Oh, that was close. White ball's running away though, but at least it's safe. Would have had a shot on the brown if he wanted it, but also he could have got me in trouble with behind the brown if that red had gone in. And I was a way off that, long way off that, and haven't fluked it into the middle this time, so left Brendan a couple of opportunities. Is he going to try this plant? Oh no, he's going to play. Is he trying this plant? He is trying the plant. Didn't look on even from here, but maybe he thought he could make it. So just a long red up the balk end for me. Red spread out everywhere, so not really many safety shots on. But that didn't go in, and left the red in the balk area as an easy safety shot or a chance to the middle. Maybe a chance to the middle with safety in mind. He's played it very nicely on the brown. He's got a nice angle on the brown actually, should he want to take it. And he should be able to get down for maybe the red. The red that's in the middle of the table, nearest the pink spot. So can he force this brown in? Needs to play it with a little bit of pace. He's maybe not got a perfect angle, but he's got a bit of an angle. Yeah, he had to play it with pace, unfortunately, and it didn't go in. But he did try, and should I play it? He's not left anything too easy with the cue ball on the cushion. I'm not sure this was the right shot, but at least, actually, maybe it was, because the cue ball was almost going to go back to the other end. But that red has come up the table and gone and plonked itself, I mean not over the middle, but on for the middle. It's just wiggled in. Did catch the near jaw, but it's gone in. But he's not managed to get too well on it. I mean, can he cut this black in? It looks very tight. Or is he playing the pink and safety? He's tried to cut the black in. I think he could have got the angle because obviously he hit it too thick. So it's a bit unlucky, and he has left one from. Sorry to interrupt your enjoyment of this match, but if you do like this match, please consider giving it a thumbs up by clicking the like button at the bottom of the screen. And if you're watching without being a subscriber to Wrote for a Q, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, and it'll allow you to keep up to date with this match, plus the rest of my videos and snooker journey. It's not a very high scoring frame, this, and the balls have now gone a bit awkward. But stroke that in nicely, and just needs to nudge along a bit. I wanted obviously for the blue, but yellow will do. I don't have to do too much with the cue ball. That red that's nearest the cue ball will pass the red that's on the cushion near the middle pocket, so I can play that red. Just a slight delicate little screw shot. Don't want to come back too far. Cue ball about where it is now would be nice, and that's pretty okay. Maybe would have like to come back another half a ball, but yeah, this red is on. Should be able to play it slowly and still have the blue. Yeah, it does just go past, and nice and blue. So what red is next? I guess probably the one near the black spot is probably the only red I can play for, unless I play for the double on the red. Yeah, I think I played for the double. Oh no, I think I'm shaking my head. I think I wanted a bit more of reaction. I think I was going to try and screw back and try and get down close to the red near the black spot, but I just jabbing. I think my screw shots, I'm just jabbing at things, screw shots at the moment. It's something I need to work on, I think, and I got that all wrong. That was meant to be a double attempt, but maybe it wasn't on because I ended up just double kissing. But at least it's gone safe. Just a safety shot from Brendan. He's just under hit it a little bit and can cut this red to the middle. And it's, can I? Oh, I could. I thought that was in at the time. Didn't really get it on a colour, to be honest, so probably would have been a break anyway. I've left Brendan a chance of this and red to the middle. It's a tricky one. It's a narrower angle than it looks, and yeah, it's just had to hit it a bit of high pace, and didn't really get a chance to drop in. Otherwise, I think it would have, if he hit it on that line a bit slower. I think it possibly would have dropped in. So just a safety shot from me, trying to leave the cue ball against the cushion. Didn't quite go right, but it's not too bad. I don't think Brendan can get through to that the red that I've just played. Maybe he can. Ah, it's a good shot. Yeah, it's a good shot. He's unlucky to leave himself on the cushion like that. So is he going to try and cut this blue in? I guess it goes past the red. Otherwise he wouldn't be playing it. Yeah, he has played it well. Otherwise this red going to end up. It hasn't gone in, so that's okay. I think he can cut. I don't know if he can get between the red and pink for the red, that red, or whether he can cut this red into the middle. What's he playing here? Yeah, so I think a bit of a chuckle there. I think he was trying to cut the red into the middle, but he had to hit it really thin, and he just ended up missing it. But he obviously had the red, and then I just an even stupider error and worried about the push shot. End up not getting my cue through that cue ball at all. End up leaving Brendan. Well, what was a good chance for me has now become a reasonable chance for Brendan. A bit difficult to get on a colour because he was dead straight. But this brown does go, and I don't know. It just needs to get the red in there, the cue ball into the middle of the table, and he might have a shot on the red in the middle. But this brown is tricky. It's not along the cushion. It's not quite along the cushion. It's just about a centimetre off the cushion. So those are always tricky. But he didn't try and get position. So this red is technically cuttable, but it's tough from here. So I'm just playing safety up and down, red twice across and onto the baulk cushion, and I'm pretty happy with that shot. I don't play many better safeties than that. And Brendan's attempted the double kiss shot, I think. I can't remember. I think we just had a conversation about double kiss shot. And he said he'd never tried it, and I then asked him whether he'd played it there, and I'm not sure he did mean to. But I went for the snooker there, but it's just the red just caught the blue and pushed it into a non-snookered position, which is a bit of a shame. And Brendan's tried to get behind the brown. He's not far off, but the red is I mean, it's about as long a pot as you can get, but it is on. Oh, and it was close as well. Cued that about as well as I could. And at least it's gone safe, other than a double. No, he's not played the double, just playing the safe shot. Good shot. Nice cue ball. Red's pretty good as well. It is technically cuttable past the brown, but it's a tough shot. So just a safety shot, I think. Yeah, I need to miss the blue though. I do, just about. Could have done with a bit more pace on that, but it's okay. It would be a very good pot for this to go in, but it's definitely within his armoury. But he's just played the safety. He's played a nice one. Just a bit of the follow-through shot, sending the red round the angles with the white sort of following it around, and he's played it nicely. I think I can just about see this red yet, but I can pretty much only hit a small part of it, and I'm happy with where it ended up. So again, just a safety trying to get behind the brown. Oh, he's trying to get behind the brown. He's ended up cannoning the brown into the pocket, so that's pretty unlucky, but it was a risky shot. So I'm taking the free ball here. I'm taking the blue as a free ball. And then obviously taking the brown, I think, or the brown or the yellow. Yellow. There we go. Just about roll far enough to not be snookered on this red. But I did leave it too straight to do much with it. So I'm just going to try and roll this brown in and leave myself a shot on the yellow if it goes in, but it's too close to.
4, I put you 4 on the 4 as well.
Wasn't on target, put it that way. And because of that, not on the yellow as well as I should have been, so this is a bit more tricky than it should have been for Brendan. So I'm just playing it with the rest. He's played it nicely. Doesn't want to snooker himself on the green though. Yeah, it's just held up, it's okay. So double maybe, or just a safety shot. Double, I think. Yeah, that's what he's played, and it's straight in the middle of the pocket. But so's the cue ball. That is frightfully unlucky. It was the perfect double. Any kind of. Well, I don't know how he would have avoided that, but just any kind of spin on the ball would have changed the angle off the cushion for the cue ball and avoided the in-off, but very unlucky. So I was able to put the green in. Didn't get the brown in though. It's lucky not to follow the brown, not to go in off. And then even luckier to fluke the snooker. You know, my pet hate is fluky snookers, and there's one that I've just got. But it's a good hit, but then he's so unlucky. It was such a good hit, and then he put the blue in. This time I do try and play the snooker, but I just catch the brown a bit too thick. Just wanted it to nudge it behind the black, but still, it's safe enough. Although there is a chance for Brendan to get a snooker back. That's what he's played. He's got a good cue ball. And the brown is pretty safe as well. I mean, this is technically potable, but just play the safety. No, I went for it. And have I fluked another snooker? No, I think this brown is going to run far enough that it's not behind pink. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think I went for that brown because it's pretty much all I needed. Oh, that was very, very close. Wiped its feet, as they say. So can I cut this brown in from range? No, I can't. But at least the cue ball's coming back towards me, and the cue ball is about as safe as it could be. without being a snooker. So Brendan's going to attempt this. Is he going to attempt, but tempted by this pot, or is he just going to play safe? It's difficult to tell. Well, it's gone reasonably safe, so I don't think I would be tempted into a pot. So just a safety shot, trying to get the white down towards the pink. And that's okay, a bit lucky with the brown there. But the cue ball did roughly what I wanted it to. But Brendan's got a chance to cut this in. Got a hand on the table. And again, very close. But good cue ball. The cue ball's come down to the right hand side of the table, so I don't think it's cuttable for me. So just a safety shot. These are the shots I'm terrible at though. And yeah, I've made a mistake. That not good. Let me know in the comments how I should have played that, because I messed that up. So brown, blue. Oh, but he's tried to force it in and he's missed it. It's a shame because he got pretty well on the blue, maybe slightly the wrong side of it for trying to free the pink, but in a valiant effort, and I've hit that far too hard. Brown's going to come all the way back down the table. Be lucky if I don't leave it over the right hand side corner. Left it. Okay, and yeah, I'm saying I'm pointing out I wanted Brown to be there somewhere. But, the table is starting to speed up as it was getting warmer, so I think that was my excuse. So just a safety shot from Brendan. It's pretty good. Cue ball's pretty good. Brown maybe could have been a bit further away from this pocket. Chance for me to cut it in, but I get lucky. I missed it completely on the way down, but just about catch it on the way back up, so pretty fortunate there. So yeah, so if I don't win this frame with the luck I'm having, it's going to be a pretty steep battle from here, because Brendan's probably only going to get better as he gets warmed up. But he's missed that one, and he's going to leave it. I think he's going to leave it over the middle. Or not over, but leave it shot to the middle. And what is it? 41-27. So I need the blue as well, but to make sure. And yeah, pretty happy with that. Just need to roll the blue in basically. And the frame, this first frame of the session, will go to me, but. So no heroics. Don't bother trying to get on the pink. Just roll it in. Why are you trying to screw back? Just roll it in. I mean, if you'd applied the white there, what would that have achieved? Probably would have thrown the frame away. Brendan might play on for snookers, but still, it's very unlikely that he would get one with the black in the middle of the table like that. I was close to getting that pink in, to be fair.
You've won, but.
So what's he going to do here? Is he going to? I mean, there's literally no point in potting it, but he has potted it. Or maybe he was just trying to get his arm going. Maybe I think he basically resigned, but he wanted to get his arm going a little bit. Yeah, there he concedes. So that's the first frame. So that's the end of frame one, and a bit of a scrambley victory for me, but I'm happy to take it because Brendan is usually well on top in most of my frames with him. So what happens from here? Well, join me tomorrow for frame two to find out. See you then.